Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. Creeple Plays here. And welcome to my survival world. This is Project Survival. And this world is a year old. So right over here we have some of the new bamboo blocks. I put this here well before 1.20. This world is actually experimental due to me having next major updates. So this is spawn. I used to have two double chests up here, three double chests on this side, two beds here. And I originally started this world with my friend Jordan. But he hasn't been on this world for almost a year now, due to his Minecraft acting up and not letting him join. Down here is the mine. I've been doing a lot of work, as you will see. I've dug out this whole entire, I guess you could say, cradle. There was an amethyst geode there. That goes all the way down to Y level negative 59, 58, something like that. It's diamond level, that's where I do all my mining. And I'm just gonna head back up here and crash into the stairs due to lag. Anyhow, so this is my house. All the way over here is a tree that I found. I found it exactly like this. Jordan invited one of his friends who caused a little mayhem in the early days, and I didn't really like him in the world. And I found this tree like that, and he said it was a memorial for someone who died here. But I found this, put this like this. This tree must be, was found as is and must be protected. That is the original location. I've done a whole lot of clearing out land. This is the cave where I did all my early day mining. And I still do some mining in there, but not a lot. I mean, I'm pretty good on resources as of now. I will have to go mining again later, but that's for some other time. So back here at spawn, smithing template, smithing table. This is some of Jordan's early game stuff, and this was for Pack. I was originally gonna give him a tour, then the whole falling out happened and we're no longer streaming together. But I was gonna give him another white sword with looting 3, mending, and a whole bunch of other enchantments. Same thing with the chest plate, the helmet, the leggings, and even the boots. And since he's called Pac-Man Master 47, I wanted to name each item off of the Pac-Man game. So the bow is called Pac's Ghost Shooter. The golden apples are Pac-Man dots, because they're yellow and they're circular. And when I was planning the tour, I was gonna trick Pac into fighting the dragon with me, get him a trophy on PlayStation for beating the dragon. So right here is a little bridge I made, experimenting with textures. There's andesite, there's stone brick, there's cobblestone, there's tuff. And this whole bridge was experimental. And we've got a massive wheat farm surrounding the barn, which has been like this for over half a year. And then in here we've got some bales piled up, we've got cows, we've got an empty pen with mud as the floor. And in case you guys don't know, the reason why mud's the floor is because you can drop items on it and it'll go straight through as long as you got hoppers under this. And why mud exactly? Well, 1.20 came and sniffles are a thing. So that's gonna be my sniffle farm. This used to be the bee farm. Do not let bees out, keep one door shut at all times. Well, there's no more bees in here, so we don't have to worry about that. That was a clock so that the bees knew what time to work and what time to sleep. And this is just going to be the collection system for all the sniffle loot once I get some. And welcome to the farming district. This is the original sugarcane farm. It wasn't enough, so I had to build another one. But it's produced a good bit, but at the same time I haven't been checking it. Bamboo's doing pretty good. Another sugarcane farm. Okay, that's doing good. And then I built this one because those two weren't enough in the early days. So this house is 40 sugarcane. I do not know why that minecart stopped. And I should probably check the other minecart. Yep. My guess is unloaded chunks did this to the farm. But this is 40 blocks of sugarcane planted. And as you will see, it's been doing pretty good. Then I built this overproductive melon farm. Yep. I'm gonna have to turn those all into melon blocks. All that fun stuff. But right here is the automatic wool farm. So, oh gosh. I'm gonna have to clear all that out eventually. But that's every farm down here as of now. So coming up here, all the way back up, there's really nothing on the second floor. It's just empty, I believe. I think I put some hay in here. Yeah, just as a little decoration. Right here is the trading hall for villagers, of course. Now, Creeper Plays, we haven't seen a village nearby. How did you get all these villagers here? Well, it turns out the village I went to links up to the nether portal around here. I just built the nether portal right here, and they just started breeding as soon as I brought them in. I used to have a villager breeder right here, but it obscures the view of the house. As you can see, this place is very well packed, full of villagers. And we've got a villager hiding down here, apparently. Which one are you? Okay, that's not one of the main villagers, so I'm not worried about him. But anyhow, we got a beacon down here. And then, I know I will have to light this up when I put it off of peaceful. But all the way over here, this actually was a giant cave. It was actually still an opening right here that leads down into that cave. And you can see all that I've covered over. Now, this is a pretty wide space, and I've already got an idea on what I want to put down here. I want to do like, kind of like Diagon Alley, I think it's called, from Harry Potter. Kind of like that. I'm gonna call it the Forgotten Valley, since it quite literally is a valley. It's just gonna be lined up with townhouses and all sorts of stuff like that. Oh, and it even goes down here a little. Anyhow, that's gonna be a future project, which I hope will get a lot of attention from people who view this world. And then over here there's a mountain that I'm gonna flatten out for building space. But as of now I'm using this to get to the second floor. And the second floor, as you will guess, is empty. Now it'll be just like the first floor. It'll have farmland for villagers to breed. It'll have glass covering the roof so that no villagers get struck by lightning and turn into witches. And that'll be their forever home. So over here is my house. Actually, I will give a pretty good view of it. There we go, this is my house, the very first thing I started building in this world. And I've gotten a lot of compliments for the year of how good it looks. Some people saying I need to put more texture in it. But we come in here, we've got some chests full of stuff. Some melons, of course. Some loot from end waiting. Then over here, we've got the enchanting room. All the other rooms that I passed are just empty. I mean, I was gonna give him a room before the whole falling out. Jordan's gonna get his own room whenever he's able to join back. But this is all the mob loot I've gotten. All the food I've gotten, some of the tools I've gotten. And then here's the living room. And then we've got a jukebox. And we also got Pac-Man Master 47's favorite music disc, Other Side. I'll let that play in the background. But anyhow, this is the living room. And as you can see, I have a couch, a little table, TV. Let's see, this is going to be the bathroom, this is going to be the kitchen. And we've got some enchanted books over here. Alright, I'm gonna say enough of the music disc because it is quite loud. Not sure if you guys could hear me over that or not. But all I really said is there's a couch, a table, and a TV in the living room. This is going to be the bathroom. This is going to be the kitchen. And all the other rooms are just spare rooms. We've got enchanted books over here. Because why not? Now what's under here? Well, nothing. except for the portal. This is where I'm hoping to build a super smelter, so that I don't have to wait 30 minutes just to get a couple stacks of glass. And this is a map of what the world originally looked like a year ago. So down here, it's pretty much like the downstairs. Empty. This is the only room that has decoration. This is my master bedroom with a king-size bed. Got some paintings on the walls. Got some lanterns, some bookshelves, flowers. And this is the wardrobe. I think I've emptied all of this out. Except for the quartz. Oh, and coal. But in here we got a spare set of diamond armor. We've got Jordan's set of netherite armor. I didn't want to leave that out in the open for anyone to steal, so I just put it in my room. So it's supervised and I know nobody's gonna take it. So up here, this is the attic, also the storage system. Now what are all these blocks? They indicate what's in the chest. So as you can see, there's a stick there. Oh, sticks. We've got a dragon head, mob heads. Now how did I get skeleton skulls? Ancient cities. Ancient cities have a structure that actually generates skeleton skulls as a decorative block, and I actually destroyed those and kept them, just like how I got the dragon egg. I mean, not the dragon egg, the dragon head. And this is all sorts of stuff. Now, you guys might be thinking, there's no way you did this in survival. You did this in creative. Well, I am gonna get 4 pottery shards. I have not done this yet, so this will be a new trophy for me. And I believe you just put them in a cross shape. Yep. Here we go. Anytime. There we go. Careful restoration. Sweet. New trophy. And that's what we got. I have no idea if I can break that without silk touch. But yeah, I'm just gonna have that in the living room, I guess. But in here we've got my firework shulker box, another shulker box of fireworks, a shulker box full of tadpoles because I'm going to be working on a froglight farm. Got some beds in here, some gunpowder, and even more firework rockets. I shouldn't need any fireworks for a good bit. Alright, before we leave this part of the world, there is someone I want you guys to meet. Alright, here he is, Black Lightning. He is the fastest horse I have ever gotten in Minecraft. Oh. Was gonna show off his jumping power. And as you guys can see, I can get him on the roof. And then I'll just bring him over here. Now what is all these cherry blossoms and why is there a cross? Well, as some of you guys know, some of you guys may not know. Back in May, my cat did pass away in real life. She was 16 years old. Her name is Doodle. It's short for Doodle Bop, which was named after a 2005's kid show that she was named after. She was my cat since I was 2 years old, up until I was 17 and a half, where she passed away. She will be forever loved and remembered. She was an amazing cat. And yeah. Just sad to see her gone. Now I'm pretty sure Black Lightning wandered off somewhere, as he is known to do so. He once traveled almost 1,000 blocks because I left him somewhere. So I do not trust him with being left alone for long periods of time. Alright, I will leave him up here. And then off in this direction. It's gonna be quite the flight. Oh yeah, that pillow as well. Crazy died with the elytra that I had let him borrow. He was trying to find out where he died. Luckily I found his stuff, built that pillow. Actually, I have a video of it called... well, those two videos of the same exact thing. One has more content, the other doesn't. There's Crazy Hazardous Gamer, and... so I tried giving CMG a tour. Alright. I'm gonna fly down, let the world load in. Nope, not that way. I don't like how the world's not loading in. Because I cannot see where I'm going. And I'm gonna need to. Like, very soon. There it is. See, I would have flown right past it. But what is this giant dark oak structure? Well, it's not completely dark oak, it's a mixture of a bunch of materials. Like stone, or some deep slate, dirt, tuff, cobblestone. I'm pretty sure I mixed in some netherite. There's the AFK platform. And what this is my creeper farm. And yes, it does work. I'm not gonna show it in this stream. That's how I got all of these firework rockets, all the gunpowder. And then if I can remember where to go. We have more flying to do. I believe the coordinates I want is like -800 something. Oh yeah, over here is the swamp. And I think somewhere over here is where I did all the frog breeding. I think it's over here anyhow. I might be a little distance off. Alright, So this actually links up, this is a straight pathway. It goes all the way over to the entrance of the barn, through Doodle's Memorial, and this is the Horse Highway. It is not complete yet. I've actually popped the Totem of Undying by flying through here. But this is safe for flight. And this is the village where I got all the villagers. And this was my tree farm, my mediocre tree farm, I should say. And that was my mediocre sugarcane farm. Got all the beds for the villagers. Oh, still a cartography table. But there was a ton of lecterns, a ton of fletching tables, and all sorts of workstations. This was where the original portal was. As you can see, we're missing some track. Some track used to go over here, but then 1.20 came, and guess what? You can no longer place tracks on path blocks. So that is a rare sight. I believe that if I just take a couple rails, that I can no longer place them on path blocks. So that just shows how old the world is, and I'm thinking of destroying this village and turning it into a museum. One second, guys, my cat is tugging on my microphone cord. Anyhow, as I said, with the portal linking up to the base, actually, 1 second before I do that, I am going to set my spawn here. There we go. Oh yeah, and then my friend in Perfect Cause made this. He said, in Perfect House, no gays, but it's not enforced. I mean, it's up to him. That was the original staircase down. We just pop through here. There we go. Welcome to the end portal. And if we go all the way through here, down here, we're met with a huge wall. And what this is a spider spawner. And it also spawns in skeletons. I don't know how to fix that. But yeah. Okay, so on to the end. So I was originally gonna make Pac fight the dragon with me, so that he would get the achievement, the trophy, whatever you want to call it. I mean, he'd even get it just by entering the end itself. Well, not the exact trophy, he'd get a different one. But this was to show him in his stream that this is 100% survival. And yeah, this is where the dragon fight went down. I've only defeated him once in this world, once in another world. Both times in survival. Come on, there we go. So over here, this is how villagers unknowingly walk into the nether. So the nether is going to be next. Pop out here, this is where I trapped them, made them go back into the portal. Actually, I still think there's a villager somewhere over here. I don't know where we got to, but I've mined all of this out. This is gonna be 101, 103 diameter circle. So that's 51. 51 plus 51, that's 102. 103 block diameter circle. And then the cool thing is, if you go up there, you look, there's a bunch of holes in the ceiling. Well, there are a bunch of holes in the ceiling. Well, then you come over here, ignore all the netherrack on the floor. There's a giant hole right there. What is this? This actually shows how big the circle is actually going to be. For instance, this is pretty much the center of the circle, and you can just see how big it truly is, and I've just been chipping away at this very slowly. Originally it was all gonna be dug by hand, but I got impatient. So I made the automatic sheep farm. I've done some chopping of trees. And as you can see, I made a crap ton of beds. Still some in the overworld, still some to come. But this is gonna go all the way down into bedrock, as I'm about to show you guys. I can just pop down here. And this is the chunk that I dug out. If I go all the way over here and follow that, whatever that guy's name is, follow him. This actually goes all the way down into bedrock, so it's gonna go bedrock to bedrock. Okay, so enough of these boring digging tasks you've been up to. What else do you got in this world? Well, my friends, we are actually reaching the end of this tour, surprisingly. But I've still got some stuff to show off. Some stuff I'm not gonna be able to show because of how far away they are. Because it would just take all of the durability away from my elytra. But down here, this is a netherite mine. I haven't been down here for quite a while. But this goes 1,000 blocks, a little bit more than 1,000 blocks in this direction. I'm pretty sure that this goes 1,000 blocks in that direction, and that goes 1,000 blocks in that direction. But that's where I've got all my netherite. And that's the early game way of getting netherite, I guess. And now I'm finding it just by digging out that huge circle. And I'm sure I'll be able to find it digging out the circle down past the lava. Lava's gonna need drained out, obviously. Then we've got a tunnel over here for people who don't have elytras. I think this is it. Oh no, don't know why that's there. I forget why exactly that's there. But that's not the tunnel, this is. And I don't know what that is. But that tunnel goes the same place we're gonna go. I just like flying there because it's a lot faster. But basically, I always come all the way over here, jump off into the lava, fly all the way over here. There it is. Ouch. Ouch. Into the fortress. You guys might already know what this is. I mean, what all forms are in fortresses? Well, there's two. Wither skeletons and blazes. Well, I do not got a wither skeleton form, so this is my blaze form. This has been my main source of experience. The reason why there's so many blaze wads is because, well, I've got looting 3 on my sword. And I've been using this form to repair my tools. Got ender chest. This is normally full of shulkers. Trying to think of what else. I mean, I wasn't expecting this tour to be so short. I mean, it is just me on this world. Yeah, it is normally longer with other people in this world when I'm trying to give them tours. But I am going to go off in this direction. There it is. A little bit of lag. And then somewhere off in there, there's 3 separate portals that I have lost. There was one going to a woodland mansion. There was one going to a mushroom island. There was one going to a cherry blossom forest. I've lost them. I do not have the coordinates. And the reason why I haven't flown over to the biomes is because, well, it'll just completely annihilate my elytra, and I do not feel like having to go back, walk 1,000 blocks through the nether to get to the blaze form just to repair my elytra because I lost the portal. I have proof of the woodland mansion's existence. That hopefully should be enough to prove to you guys, because I do not feel like flying all the way over there. It'll just take way too much time. But as you can see, I entered the nether in the village, and I popped out here below my house. That just proves how I was able to get all those villagers over here. So, what can I prove for the woodland mansion? I forget if yep, I have it on me. Well, at least I hope. Oh, yep, Woodland Explorer map. That's the woodland mansion. That's, 15,000 blocks away. And just going there will, destroy my whole entire elytra. Well, it ain't as far as the Mushroom Island, I suppose. Mushroom Island is what really destroys my elytra. Even if it's this durable, it'll completely destroy it by the time I'm at the portal. But, that's pretty much it. I mean, we do got a random Malay right here. Got some carrots, some potatoes, got some wheat. We've got where the trading hall used to be. That's pretty much it for this world. I mean, I thought this would be a longer stream, with how much I built, but now that I'm seeing it, I'm actually impressed by the timing of this. I thought this would be an hour and a half, because that's how long it normally takes to give someone else a tour. Since it's just me, I'm just able to breeze by and show you guys as soon as I can. Oh yeah, and the beds. Yeah, we're not running dry anytime shortly. Oh, that's melons. We've got plenty of beds, plenty to go around. And we've got plenty of wool, actually too much. But anyhow guys, that's gonna be the end of this stream. And before I go, I will show you guys that I have decked out my almost... Oh, I thought I trampled that. Anyhow, just fly through the window. And this is my netherite armor. And how did you get these cool little patterns? Well, my friends, 1.20 came and went, and one of the features of 1.20 was this, smithing templates. What does a smithing template do? What does an armor trim do? Well, let me find one. Let's do Vex, cause why not? I'm not actually gonna do it, but I'm just gonna show you guys the process. So I'm gonna get diamonds, of course. Who doesn't want diamonds? I'm gonna get netherite. So I will need a piece of diamond armor. And where do I got diamond armor? Well, my friends, right here, Course of Vanishing. And we'll get an iron chest plate, cause why not? So, my friends, how do you get... Why is my elytra not taken off? Duh, I'm not wearing it. Yep. Oh my god, it was in my hotbar this whole time. That just shows how used to the elytra I am. Would help if you actually put on your elytra. Like doop-de-doo. Anyhow, go to your smithing table, and as you can see, they changed it. Now, you used to be able to plop in your armor, plop in your netherite, and boom, there you go, netherite pants. Nope, this time you actually need a smithing template, which you can get by raiding bastions. And as you can see, netherite leggings. But say you didn't want to turn your armor into netherite, or you already have netherite armor, you just want the cool designs. Well, my friend, it's the same with any armor. Just put in your smithing template, Vex armor trim, or whatever armor trim you've got. Actually, it doesn't show up that much. It'll show up more on this. There you go, a cool little design on your chest plate. Or whatever else you decide to put it on. And that is how I got this cool looking armor. This is actually the snout armor trim, if you guys like it. If you guys want to put it on your own, you get that by, I believe, raiding a woodland mansion. I think that's how I got it anyhow. Either that, archaeology, or just searching shipwrecks. and other ocean ruins. No, because that gives you different stuff. I'll tell you guys about it. So Vex, obviously Woodland Mansion. Either the Woodland Mansion or the Outpost. But anyhow, you've got Sentry Armor Trim. I believe that's Deep Dark, I do not know. Snout Armor Trim, that's Bastion, I believe. Coast, I'm not sure what that's from. Dune, that's from a, what's it called? Desert Temple. Razor, Host, and Shaper, I believe those were all from Trail Ruins that I've found. And I guess there's nothing really else to show you guys in this world. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, took some inspiration from it. This has been my survival world for a year now. Can't believe I get to say I've had the same survival world for a year, and I still play on it. I mean, just the other day I was actually walking on... Here I am forgetting about my elytra. Walking on the trading hall, and I'm taking inspiration from this barn roof for this roof. I am debating how this is gonna look, but I'll make it do. Doesn't have to be the prettiest, as long as it keeps the villagers safe. I mean, yeah. And as I said, this was the villager breeder. There was a little farmland here, 2 former villagers. They'd pick it, they would breed, and there was little holes. Well, the best way to show you is to actually go down in. This was the centaur. Wow, you cannot see anything down here. Anyhow, they dropped through right here. They floated all the way through the centaur, through here, slowly but surely, and they popped out right here where I had a dispenser full of mine carts and a rail that went all the way this way. And then I accidentally broke it, because as you can see, you can no longer put minecart rails on grass paths. Why they removed that? Well, my closest guess would be Java to Bedrock parody. Everybody's favorite. I can't see why they couldn't have just added that to Java Edition instead of removing it. Cause that was so useful to be able to place minecart tracks on farmland. You could place it on grass paths. And obviously regular glass. But yeah, I used to have a well leading all the way over here. Actually, I have some screenshots of it. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you guys took some inspiration from the tour. I know there wasn't much to see, but still, there's still some inspiration to be taken. And with that, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, everyone.